Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Substandard service. Utility companies are expected to give feedback to the Office of Utilities Regulations, OUR, at a symposium to be held later this year after scoring poorly on a recent customer experience mystery study. As Jamaica Maitland reports, 56% was the highest grade received.
The mystery shopping study for the first quarter of 2022 showed that the service providers scored the worst at online interactions. The study, which gauges customer experience among Digicel, Flow, the Jamaica Public Service Company, and the National Water Commission, saw customers making calls, visiting their stores, and accessing services anonymously and reporting the findings. However, according to the results, there's a huge gap between the pandemic's push for digital transactions and the company's performances. Kishka K. Anderson is CEO of Market Research Services.
Digicel delivers the best online chat performance with 46%. So we see we have quite a big way to go to that 100% mark, even at the top performer. This is definitely, though, more than twice that of JPS, 21%. NWC delivered 17%, and Flow had the worst performance with 8%.
Since COVID-19, service providers have been encouraging customers to use online platforms. However, several issues were identified. Chief among them is that the employees, though courteous, were not prepared or informed to address complaints by the team who posed as customers.
Previously, we would just check when it came on to courtesy, it's fine, responsiveness on the chat, great, polite, feeling as though you're speaking to somebody in real life, great. But when it came on to answering the questions, whether it was for bill payment, inquiring about the internet, the refund process, whatever it was, we found that they were very challenged to answer adequately there.
The Jamaica Public Service emerged as the winner of the study with an average score of 56%, but that's still below the international benchmark of 80%, one the Office of Utilities Regulation says brings some level of discomfort.
We'd have shared the findings with them, and we would ask them to report on it at the QoS symposium that we'll be having later this year, and collectively we'll knock heads to see how best we can work towards improving the quality of service so that we'll see much better results next year when we go back into the fields.
Jamaica Maitland, TVJ News.
The US dollar is selling for an average $153.64. The Canadian is going for $120.59. $185.54 is the going rate for the pound, while the euro is selling for an average $158.89. Onto the stock market, the JSE index advanced by 1,032 points today, while the junior market index declined by 57 points. Among the winners were KLE Group, Carbon Assurance Brokers, Equity Line Mortgage Corporation Preferred Shares, Salada Foods, and CAC 2000, while on the losing side were Fosrich, AMG Packaging and Paper Company, JMB Group 7.15% shares, Indies Pharma Jamaica, and Mayberry Jamaica Equities. And that's it for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Before we go, here's a look at what's to come in the Business Review on Sunday.